Welcome back. Mil-Spec watches here. Just gonna do a couple of lookovers here on 3 different watches that I'm getting ready to move on. So just wanted to showcase those real quick, give you my thoughts about them. Not gonna go into too many specs about them. Some of these, I'm pretty sure you already know. I like this moon watch here, right? Pretty popular watch. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do a wristwatch check. So I'm wearing the Panerai 61 titanium, out of range, and if you know, you know. Beautiful watch. I'll do a review more thorough on this. Loving this watch. Okay, so what we have here, what I consider to be a vintage Omega Speedmaster moon watch. It's from 1994. Reference is 3590.50 with the caliber 861. Beautiful watch, 42 millimeters. Very iconic watch. I believe that it is very Mil-Spec like, especially on nados and more tactical straps. I'm just having on the bracelet because I'm moving it on. I don't like bracelets on any of my watches. I don't think they're Mil-Spec. That's just my opinion and my preference. I put everything on NATO straps, or canvas straps, textured straps. So you can see, very popular watch. I'm going to move it on, but I'm going to get another one in the future. But I want to get one that's from my birth year. And this one is not. Alright, Omega Speedmaster Moon Watch. A very popular watch. Everybody knows this watch. If you're a watch enthusiast, I've heard a lot of people say this could be the one watch collection. I can see that. Great watch, in my opinion. Alright, don't want to take too long. So what do we have here? Blancpain Air Command. This watch came out in 2009, I believe. The reference is 2201.50.00. 45.5 millimeter case, I believe. So it is a bigger watch. It is pretty chunky as well. Stainless steel, so it's pretty hefty. You can see here having a NATO. You can see the pushers have like these push locker designs, I would say, because they do not screw down like Daytona's do, which I prefer. But these are just for show. Looks good, but they're not functional. I wish that they were. I think this is a beautiful watch. I'm moving it on because I find it that the dial being all black is a little harder for me to see. I think if those chronograph minutes, hours, and just the regular seconds hand, if they were a different color, like white or light gray, it would make it more of a legible dial. That's just my opinion. And you can see it's a flyback chronograph. So you can see how I can just keep restarting it. And then you can just stop it like a normal chronograph. This is a very high quality watch in my opinion. I think Blancpain is up there. In my opinion, it's better quality than Rolex. In my opinion. So I think brand new this watch retailed for like 19K. I wouldn't pay 19K for this watch though. But I think in the used market, they're selling for around 9K if you can find them. These are rare. These that say Air Command on them. I've read that they're part of the 50 Fathoms line. And I've had a couple of 50 Fathoms as well. I love it. But I've had the stainless steel ones, which I found to be a little heavy. I think I might pick one up in the future. That's titanium. If you don't know the history of the Blancpain 50 Fathoms, you should check it out. That thing is deep in history and heritage. All right, what's the next watch we have here? Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean in 42mm. This is the original. So if you've seen Casino Royale and you see Daniel Craig, I believe that was like in 2005 or 2006. So he was wearing the original Planet Ocean. I've had a couple of these in the past. I've had the 45mm one. This one here is a 42mm. So I don't know if you prefer bigger watches. The 45mm I would say is the way to go. But this one here also wears pretty well at 42mm. So you can see, I have it on an 8-0 because I don't care for bracelets, like I've said many times. I find all three of these watches to be Mil-Spec like, in my opinion. I would be comfortable taking any of them to war. But obviously, I think this one here, you know, less complicated movement and complications, no chronograph, would have, you know, less things to go wrong in combat. So that's just my opinion. So do a little size comparison there. The two brothers here from Omega. So let me know, what are your thoughts about these three watches? Which one would you choose if you were going to pick one up and can choose any of these three? For me, I think it would probably be the Speedmaster, then the Blancpain, then the Planet Ocean. I think this will be a future classic, in my opinion. This Planet Ocean, the 42mm one. I think it's such a clean dial, that matte black, the white hands, white markers, and that little orange on the seconds hand tip. It brings me a lot of memories, this watch. Not this specific one, but just, you know, this specific model and reference from back in the day. I think this is a beautiful watch, but like I said, if those chronograph hours, minutes, and then the seconds hand were in a different color that would make the dial, you know, more legible, I think this thing would be a hit. And Speedmaster, as you know, this thing is a freaking legend. And you can see this one has real tritium, which is patina, has some nice patina on it. If you're into that, I definitely am. So yeah, so just wanted to showcase those three watches. Let me know what you think. Are these three watches Mil-Spec? Which one is, which one isn't? Why and why not? Which one would you take to war if you were going into combat? All right, Mil-Spec watches over and out.